Hi everyone, my name's MadMatt Lugos and welcome back to Death Stranding. So last time we had what I presume is our final encounter with Clifford Unger. We saw Higgs Monaghan's prepper station, which was the pizza prepper station. And we learned a lot about who the sort of architect of this is most likely to be. It's not Die Hardman, it's not Clifford Unger, it's not Higgs. It seems like it's Amelie slash maybe Bridget. I don't know. Her identity is very much up in the air right now. Now that Higgs is dead, Unger, it seems, is dead. Or he was already dead, but he's let go completely. Had a nice bit of catharsis with BB and left him in Sam's what he thinks are capable hands. And then we had a bit of a discussion with Deadman, with Fragile, Hartman and the like about how Amelie really is the architect of all the terrorist attacks. She manipulated Higgs. She instructed Die Hardman to kill Clifford Unger, and that she was potentially summoning Clifford Unger to be where he was at all the points in the game. I don't think that was explicitly said, but that's what it would suggest. I think that all of the antagonists that we've been encountering so far have been led that way by Amelie. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to try and let the rest of it wash over me, I guess. So let's go. We need to deliver cryptobiotes to the east, to the eastern north. I forgot what it's called. We've not been there in so long. We're at Port Knot City at the minute. Let's get going. Oh, I should have had a shower, shouldn't I? Look at these thoughts I'm having. Are we going to get a last memory about Clifford Unger? Maybe what happened as he was dying? This is new.
You know what day it is today, BB? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise. And then, we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
So I suppose at this point I'm unsure if it's...
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
whether it's completely impossible
until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
for British babies to come out of their artificial womb. I can't remember. I know Deadman said it's never been done. I just don't know whether they're engineered to where they will expire after a certain amount of time. Okay, let's just get rid of some of these guns. Let's go. Oh, we've got a few used blood bags. I'll sort this stuff out. Hang on. Okay. Did a bit of rearranging. Let's take on what might be the final delivery. I mean, I guess it's kind of symbolic, isn't it? This is the place we started. Now we've come full circle, so maybe this will be the end. How big is it? It's just one large container. A deer fragile. Don't think I'll need a vehicle.
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to submerge it, even partially.
So, I'm fairly sure I've got 3 assault rifles. I don't need 3. Oh, these are lethals though. Can't imagine we're going to run into get any people from this point on. Armor plates are pretty banjaxed.
Order assigned.
Okay, let's just fabricate. I can't fabricate anything. Fair enough. The one thing that I did want to do I'm just going to read the reports that I've got about Lucy. I think I've got 2 extra ones. Just because I don't... wrong one. Just because, I don't know, there might be something extra in there. So it's report number... It's just report number 8. So, a few days after the incident in my office, I tendered my resignation, a classic case of counter-transference, the therapist getting emotionally involved with their client. And there was no way my professional pride would permit me to continue working. I felt guilty, of course. There's a permanent shortage of therapists, and many of my clients will struggle to find help elsewhere. But after what happened with Sam, I don't see any other option. To be honest, I've already come to terms with it. What I'm doing for Sam more than makes up for it. I'd never normally use this word, but I really do believe his aphanphosphobia has been cured. He's shown so much progress that, absent an extremely traumatic experience, I doubt his symptoms will ever return. To my surprise, the President didn't have any problems with our relationship. If anything, she was pleased. I suppose this means I'll soon be joining the Strand family, together with this new life growing inside me. Right. How did I not twig that she was the therapist? Because it's her report. What an idiot you are, Matt. So this is how they met, essentially. I can't believe I didn't twig that. Oh, dear me. So they fell in love. Classic problem that some people have with therapy. In terms of personality disorders, there's one personality disorder in particular that there are 2 that have real problems with therapy. One, I can't remember the name of all the personality disorders, but one becomes far too attached to the therapist, and like this kind of falls in love with the therapist, which means it can, they have a god complex. Not a god complex, but they treat the therapist like they're a bit of an all-knowing person and invest too much in them, get too attached. And then there's the more, I'm forgetting all the personality disorder names, but there's one that's more egotistical. It's a personality disorder that really doesn't take on the advice of other people very well. And they won't listen to anything the therapist says. They think that, and they have a really inflated sense of their own opinion. Lou seems a bit distressed all the time. So let's just get Lou's spirits up. And then we should be able to deliver this quite quick. I shouldn't have to edit this out because this should be 100% zipline. Built a zipline network to every place here, I seem to remember. Sorry, Lou. Might as well enjoy this one last time before it all ends, if it does end. I think I've said this might be the last episode in the last 4 episodes, so could be wrong again. Wait a second. That said examine pod. Have I just never... Hang on. Oh, that just means zoom in. Alright, we're out of here.
scanned. Have a pleasant journey.
I shall.
Keep on keeping up.
So there's going to be some revelations here. I think there's going to be revelations to Bridget's identity. There's going to be revelations to Amelie's identity, and there's going to be some revelations to Sam's identity, I have a feeling.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, Chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
So that means my entire zipline network's gone. No! Oh, I can't make any... Oh, I can't make a bite!
Verifying ID.
I hate you, game.
All weapons will be locked until departure.
No!
Clear. Welcome.
I've got to walk all the way back. Oh, I've got no hermetic grenades. Yeah. I can't believe you've just done that to me. That is so annoying. Built a whole zipline network. And it's gone, dude. It is gone. Can't even take a bite. This isn't a quick journey either, dude. And I will have my vengeance. In this life or the next. And I can't even travel fast, and that means we get a copyright claim for our troubles. Or we've got what structures other people have built, and there's not a full zipline network. Well, some of the zipline network across this BT area that I was using were other people's zip lines, but they were like scattered in amongst my ones, so it'll be pretty useless. Gonna have to go through meal territory as well, man. Why have you done this to us, Kojima? This was such an easy journey with the zip lines. Lots of black strands. I wasn't running into any BTs back in the central region while all this rain was going on. I was in some areas that had would usually have lots of BTs. Can't remember what side I usually have the camera on. I think it's usually this side. Yeah, we'll just have to walk the whole way, dude. Contemplate more things in the story. Okay, so there are lots of zips here. I just don't know if they're connected. So I was using that zip, but there weren't ever BTs in this little bit. Something's going on, dude. Mushrooms. Yeah, this is getting creepy again. Yeah, the like the hue. Yeah, it's gone all blood red, like an orangey red. There are mushrooms everywhere, dude. Yeah, this is all the start of a Stranding, it seems. These ones look a little different though, right? Or is it just the lighting? I think it might be the lighting. YOLO! There we go. Right, we'll get a good little view from up here. Don't think I can get to that other zip. Too far away. No, it's not. Let's see then. Mushrooms. This was the network I was using already. I just don't know where I'm going to be able to go from here. Fairly sure the next zip was one I'd built, but I could be wrong. There's one down there that I was using to get to the musician. Oh, that is beautiful, man. See you later, mushrooms. Look at that. It's full of them. This is very otherworldly, isn't it? No, the other ones I think were mine. So we've made it past the chasm of mushrooms. Or jellyfish, whatever you want to call them, I don't know. Squidwards. Yeah, I don't. Part of me just wants to say that Amelie might not be of this world. She might be a creature from the other side, which would be fascinating if true. I think I'm just resigned to just not knowing at this point, though, which is I'm fine with.
Damn it, man.
I don't remember how many more zip lines other people had built for me, but okay, so that that red hue in the sky was because of all the mushrooms, which we can still see in the background. It's gone back to the more green hue in the air now, like the northern lights. So I did have a zipline network going across the mountains, just going past the Luden's fan. See, I feel quite bad for Die Hardman in the end. He feels very victimised almost, doesn't he? Guilt-ridden. It's a common trait you see in similar characters similar to him in film and stuff, where they're characters who feel like they've done a lot of wrong and then they try and make up for it with this big act of self-sacrifice. I guess that's what, by going to Clifford Unger's beach, felt like that was his act of sacrifice, didn't it? Right, let's just... I'm Sam, yeah, I'll keep pressing that button for the map. Right, yeah, there's not many. That one isn't going to reach the Luden's fan I don't think. I mean, it's within range, but I mean, getting up there is going to be a pain. So it'll probably be a little pointless. There is an optional route here, but we're going to run into BTs if we go this way. You can't get through this little crease here in the mountain line. The easiest way to get through the mule camp, really, I suppose, would be to go over this way. I just can't remember if that's going to reach that. I think it's blocked. It might reach. That's 391 away from me, and that's too far. Much too far. Maybe we cross the river and go on this side, because there'll be a lot of mules over here. And there's BTs on this side of the river, so I'll cross this bridge and try and go over on that side. There's definitely no vehicles though. I don't think that zip line connects to anything. Seems a bit too far away from that one. Fairly sure that the BTs are over there, aren't they? No, definitely not. Please tell me this zip reaches it. It's turning all orangey and red, isn't it? If this reaches... No. Oh, it reaches both. See ya. Maybe they're going to be more aggressive, I'm not sure. Reverse strike, where's the reverse strike? Give me that now. Oh, this one might reach the Luden span as well. Yeah, it will. 19 meters too far, dude. But then I'm still right on the edge of mule territory, so... I feel like we get off here and head down. It's the best bet, I think. Oh, free crystals. I don't need any extras, but I'll take them. Oh, look at the size of that one. Oh, so satisfying. There we go. Well, I guess I should have brought some climbing anchors. Even though I couldn't... Well, did I have some? I think I probably had some in my private locker. Can't see any of the outlines of the mule territory just yet. No. Okay, let's keep an eye out for mules. I think I've only got lethal weaponry, so I have to be careful. I don't think they can steal my cargo with the backpack on anyway, so.
Nice.
I have more chiral crystals than most prepper stations. Got black strands ahead though. Is it worth trying to get to that zip line, or should I just press through? I should just press through, dude. Keep an eye out. Oh, there's one down there. Okay, I can see the sticks. Can probably get the drop on that guy. Just the one guy. Let's set this off. You saw nothing. Oh, they're in full terrorist gear now. Yeah, man, full terrorist gear. Too bad. Yeah, I know. I think that's all for the western side of the river. Tutorial messages take an absolute age to go away. Okay, let's see what we can connect this zip line to. Hopefully we can just cut over the mountains, maybe. I don't know if anyone's left stuff there. There's quite a lot of stuff here. Yeah, there's some climbing anchors we can cut across and avoid this BT area. Oh, he said it can't be submerged, didn't he? Forgotten about that. Really? Oh man. Does this connect to anything? Just that one. Doesn't get us much further. Nope, that's as far as it takes us. Nearly there now. Yes, Sam. Hey! I hope that's a Final Fantasy IX reference, sir. I'm going to presume it is and give you some likes.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Mine is a Final Fantasy VI reference.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, this storm's getting pretty bad. How bad is my all-terrain skeleton? Oh, the power gloves are destroyed. Could balance it out with the speed skeleton for a little bit. Yeah, why not? Gotta go fast. Right, where are these climbing anchors? There we go. That should help us avoid the BTs. Why did that go outside the backpack cover? Thank you, Monkey Joe. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't go back inside the backpack. Could we see that much of the cityscape last time? Maybe. Yeah. Mushrooms. Where are the mushrooms? Yeah, the mushrooms, they remind me of those weird alien things in Bloodborne. What area were they in Bloodborne? They were in the DLC. Yeah, they had the things on their head. That was to do with blood though, wasn't it? Obviously. I remember seeing a picture actually on Twitter before this came out of Kojima, Miyazaki, and someone else all having a meeting. And I mean, you can maybe see some influence of Miyazaki in here, you know, with the multiplayer kind of elements, and obviously it's very different. Dark Souls is more trolly, obviously, and less helpful, but you know, there's a similar sentiment with it being like a passive multiplayer influence. And I think Miyazaki now, I don't think he's going to be making a series of games, you know, like a trilogy or whatever. I don't think he ever wanted to do that with Dark Souls. Obviously he didn't make Dark Souls 2. I don't think he was. I think he made Dark Souls 3 because it would be a commercial success. This is bad. So I wonder if Kojima will follow suit and he will just make individual games, is what I mean. Like, there'll be no sequel to this. He won't make another big series like MGS. They'll just be individual, more like films. Which is, I think, what Miyazaki's doing. He's gone from Bloodborne, no sequel, Sekiro, no sequel, now Elden Ring. And just building each game to be what it is. We're gonna have another giant fight. That'd be a bit weird. Maybe that's what it'll be though. Alright, this looks a bit deep actually. No, it doesn't. My backpack cover's nearly ruined as well. Is the world about to end? It'd be interesting if the title of the game refers to the events that happen at the end and not at the beginning. stamina's almost full, so we don't need to rest really. Why are you doing this, Amelie? Let's stick the all-terrain back on. I don't know if that's going to help, but... yeah, I think that's helping a little bit. When we encountered these things before, a little glowing thing would appear underneath, yeah. That sounds exactly like a Bloodborne boss, man. Sorry, I'm gonna stop referencing. Seriously? Is that a fog wall? Have I got to fight this thing? I've got to fight it. I'm dead. Let's head towards the building. Move, move, move. Let's head towards the building. That must be what we need to do. Don't know how much damage that did. Sam. It's doing damage. I've only got 2 assault rifles. That's it, basically. Aha! Aha! Where is it? Oh man, I've got to go into the tar to get the weapons. Let's exhaust our ammo first before we take on Godzilla again. Thank you. Sweet Moses. Oh, thank you, kind sir. of my backpack's gone. Let's just burn this assault rifle, then I'll go get one of the heavy hitting weapons. Where is he, Beebs? Where's he going, Beebs? Quick. And all the good stuff is right in the middle. Destroyed. Have that. Thank you. Where is it? Once I know where it is, I'll make a run for it. Where is it, Beebs? Come on, Sam, run. Come on, mate. God. I'm not looking. My guy right here. Right, let's blow this guy up. Whoa! That's damaged the cargo, hasn't it? Grenade launcher? I want the rocket launcher, dude. Okay, this is bad. It's going to drop more stuff on us. I think we dodged it. Maybe not. Ah, get off. Get off. Okay, still in a pretty precarious position here. Oh, this is pretty epic, man, I have to say. Right, where can we relocate to? How are we doing blood-wise? Oh dear, very bad. Doing blood bags. Let's get that blood bag. The assault rifles were decent, so I'm happy to use them as well. Lord save us. This building's toast, isn't it? Okay, we've got a rocket launcher at least. Need to hurry though. Whoa, Sam! You Spider-Man now? Oh god. Right, let's get the big guns out. Where's he going, Beebs? Can we shoot right in his mouth? Appreciate that. Okay, let's save the blood. Let's finish him off. Thank you. Shotgun, that's not going to be very useful. Oh, that was well timed. Right, this is the last gun I've got without relocating again. terrifying. Is the building toast? Now it is. Oh god, he's right underneath me. Oh, it wasn't, it was just normal ground. Come on, finish him off. That's it, that's it. I don't need that in my life. Oh. Oh, it's crystallized. That was epic. That was epic. That was really cool, man. Just the look and the sound of it felt a lot more epic than the one with Higgs. Just because the Higgs one, it was in such a tight space, wasn't it? It felt like we were just running around his feet and you couldn't really see.
Yes, you did it, Sam. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch. I thought it was all over.
I should have plenty of monster energy, right? What timefall shelter?
Looks like a way through.
What's the other large container on my back? Let's just repair the containers in case I manage to trip over again. Yeah, but that was epic. That was just, yeah. We weren't really in danger. I managed to avoid its attacks a lot of the time, but I was unsure at first whether it was something we just needed to run away from, which is why I tried to get to the I tried to get to the city first, but I just need to reorganize this stuff on my back. And I'm back. Sorry, someone's decided to do construction work nearby at 6 o'clock in the evening during the quarantine. So, all right, let's pick up some blood bags. Go and find out what the hell's going on with Amelie. And I don't think it's going to be anything good, to be honest, is it?
Like that.
Okay, let's find out what's been going on. It's destroyed. Oh, it's been a long journey. I checked my hours played before this. It's over 100 now. Oh dear. I don't think I've had like a first playthrough of a game last this long. It's probably since The Witcher 3. You know, a game that is story based. Trying to think of what open world games I've played. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn, I didn't spend this much time in. I spent a lot of time in it, but I don't know actually. Horizon was quite. I did spend a lot of time in there. Well, let's hope we can save Fragile. Something tells me we're not going to be able to, just because she's on borrowed time already, you know, with the whole stranded in the timefall. Wait, have I gone to the wrong place? Okay. We're going to... Oh yeah, because she'll be in the... It's like the treatment area, isn't it, where Bridget died. Well, the rain stopped, but the skies still are very ominous, but beautiful. The weather effects really have been something else at times. It's funny, I was talking about the kind of that picture I saw of Miyazaki and Kojima, and then we run into that creature that it sounded a lot like the is it the cleric beast or the blood-starved beast, one of the two from Bloodborne. Sounded very similar to that kind of tortured scream that it let out. Just awesome sound. Yes, Sam? I can look at the front of you if you want. So, wonder what's going to happen if maybe the whole connection with the Chiral network and the beach, maybe if something happens to Amelie, maybe that all goes away. Maybe everyone with Dooms maybe goes with her. Nah, probably not. I don't know. I said I wasn't going to do any more rambling predictions.
Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
don't know how damaged it was, I can't remember. Oh dear. Does that mean Fragile might die?
Sam.
You're back.
Bit
It must
harsh.
have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach.
Right, Unger let him go.
Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to Fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, You're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her. There.
I'm very sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to leave that one there. This whole raw video file was like 3.5 hours, so I do have to cut it into parts, and this is a natural point to leave this one. So it would have been a bit quicker if I would have either cut out the walking through the eastern region, but I think that was kind of part of it. Or if I would have realised that there were vehicles in the Port Knot City garage, but never mind. So it was a pretty epic boss fight. That was probably my favourite one, to be honest, just because of the spectacle of it. I mean, the ones that we couldn't defeat, like the giant lion ones, they were more intimidating, but we didn't see them for that long, did we? Because we've been running away. But just as a spectacle, it looked so otherworldly, so epic. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And it wasn't too tough, and that always helps your enjoyment a little bit, I suppose. But now Sam, it seems, will be heading to the beach one last time, and he will not be returning. So everyone else seems is alive. Die Harden is still alive. Fragile seems okay. And now we're going to have the big showdown. Well, not a showdown, but we're going to go have the confrontation with Amelie and see what she has to say and what she has to reveal. So again, I'm sorry for leaving it on a cliffhanger, but I have to split this final part of the game into 3 parts. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Leave me a like if you did. Just remember, everybody, never trust an on crate. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.